Shame is different from ordinary guilt. Guilt says, I did something wrong, while shame can make you believe, something is wrong with me. When shame becomes deeply rooted, mistakes, rejection, criticism, or vulnerability can feel like threats to your entire identity. You may hide yourself, avoid opportunities, reject compliments, or constantly try to prove that you are good enough. Understanding where shame comes from can help you separate your identity from the experiences that shaped how you see yourself. Number 1. You were repeatedly criticized. Constant criticism can gradually become an internal voice. When mistakes are repeatedly treated as evidence that something is wrong with you, you may eventually start judging yourself before anyone else has the opportunity to do it. Even minor imperfections can then trigger disproportionate embarrassment or self-consciousness. Number 2. You learn to hide parts of yourself. If certain emotions, opinions, needs, or personal characteristics were repeatedly rejected, you may have learned that being fully yourself is unsafe. You begin monitoring what you say, how you behave, and what others might think. Over time, hiding becomes a way of protecting yourself from the possibility of rejection. Number 3. You confuse mistakes with identity. A mistake becomes especially painful when you interpret it as proof of who you are. Instead of thinking, I handled that badly, you may think, I am a bad person. This shift turns a specific behavior into a judgment about your entire identity and makes learning from mistakes much harder. Number 4. You constantly compare yourself to others. Comparison can create shame when you repeatedly focus on what other people appear to have that you believe you lack. Their confidence, appearance, relationships, achievements, or lifestyle may become evidence against yourself. The problem is that you are comparing your full reality with a limited picture of someone else's life. Number 5. You fear being exposed as not good enough. Shame often creates a fear that other people will eventually discover your weaknesses. You may avoid attention, refuse opportunities, hide mistakes, or become overly prepared because you are afraid that one imperfection will reveal something negative about you. Success can even feel stressful because it increases visibility. Number 6. You learn to connect worth with performance. When approval depends heavily on achievement, usefulness, appearance, or being good, failure can feel like a threat to your value as a person. You may become extremely hard on yourself whenever you fall short. Instead of seeing performance as one part of life, you begin using it as evidence of whether you deserve respect and acceptance. Number 7. Shame has become part of your self-image. After years of self-criticism and hiding, shame can stop feeling like an emotion and start feeling like an identity. You may automatically describe yourself as flawed, unworthy, embarrassing, or difficult. Recognizing that shame is something you experience, not proof of who you are, creates space for a healthier relationship with yourself. Shame can develop through repeated criticism, hiding yourself, identity-based self-judgment, constant comparison, fear of exposure, performance-based worth, and long-term negative self-image. You can take responsibility for mistakes without turning them into a verdict about your entire identity. Understanding the difference between what you did and who you are is an important step toward reducing shame and rebuilding self-respect.